We have already studied about photosynthesis and nutrition in amoeba. Today we'll talk about the life process, and that is digestion. I have already drawn the diagram of digestive system, and I have mentioned some of the points so that you can understand easily. First of all, alimentary canal. Let me explain you what is alimentary canal. The tract from mouth to anus. Mouth to anus is called alimentary canal. The another name of alimentary canal is also GI tract, and that is gastrointestinal tract. So when we take the food, we'll chew the food, we crush the food, and from salivary gland, saliva will release. And that saliva contains enzyme in fact, and the name of enzyme is amylase. You know, amylase convert starch into glucose. Starch is a complex organic compound. After that, the food will reach to esophagus. Esophagus is a food pipe in fact. And when food is reaching in esophagus, the food is going like that. It is going downward in terms of, and this is called peristaltic movement. And after that, the food will reach in stomach. Stomach is a gland. When the food will release, it will dilate. Stomach फैल जाएगा. It will release HCl. HCl is a strong acid which convert the food in acidic media. Stomach contains gastric gland, and that gastric gland release one pepsin, which is an enzyme which convert protein into amino acids, and it also release mucus, and mucus which provides a protective layer inside the inner membrane of stomach. Because when HCl will release in stomach, so HCl will not able to burn the inner layer, because this mucus will prevent from burning the layer of stomach. And after that, the food will reach to small intestine. Small intestine is the largest gland of GI tract in fact. It is the site of where final digestion takes place, in which protein is converted into amino acids, carbohydrate is converted into glucose, and fat is converted into fatty acids. You know, when the food is reaching in the small intestine, from liver is a big gland, you know. The function of liver is to do the detoxification. So liver will release bile juice, and that bile juice will convert fat into fatty acids. There is also secretion from pancreas, is a gland below the liver, and that pancreas will release pancreatic juice. And एक क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स पूछा जाता है सीबीएसई के फाइनल एग्जाम में कि व्हाई पैनक्रियाज इज एंडोक्राइन एंड एक्सोक्राइन ग्लैंड. Pancreas when release enzyme, then it is called exocrine gland. When pancreas will release hormone, then it is called endocrine gland. The hormone is, you know, insulin, which releases from pancreas, from beta cell of pancreas. तो pancreatic juice will releases, और pancreatic juice में जो enzyme होता है वो दो enzyme है. एक का नाम है, you know, that is trypsin, and second is lipase. You know, trypsin which convert protein into amino acids, and lipase which convert fat into fatty acids. So in small intestine the food is finally broken down. In small intestine, you know, there are millions of finger-like structure which is called villi. Villi in fact provides a large surface area in small intestine where food is easily digested, and the carbohydrate is converted into glucose, which I have already mentioned in this reaction, and this glucose combined with the oxygen, it will form energy, and this energy will absorb in the small intestine, and through that energy we are doing our daily activity. The rest unabsorbed food particle reach in large intestine, which is the another name of large intestine, is also called colon, and through anus in terms of feces it will excreted out. So you know all the activity of digestive system. Now एक क्वेश्चन और बोर्ड के एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है फ्रेंड्स कि हर्बीवोरस एंड कार्निवोरस में किसका स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन बड़ा होता है, किसका छोटा होता है. यहाँ पर आई ऑलरेडी मेंशन दैट इन हर्बीवोरस द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इज लॉन्गर, व्हेरेज इन कार्निवोरस द स्मॉल इंटेस्टाइन इज शॉर्टर. तो मीट को पचाना आसान है कि घास को पचाना आसान है? यू कैन इजीली अंडरस्टैंड since the herbivorous has a longer small intestine, so it is easy to digest meat, but it is not easy to digest grass, because grass contains cellulose and which requires longer small intestine, and that is why herbivorous is a longer small intestine, that I have already mentioned. Carnivorous has shorter small intestine, so it is very difficult to digest grass as compared to meat. So these are the questions. अब पेज नंबर 101 में एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चन, मैं कुछ क्वेश्चन आपके समझ पढ़ रहा हूँ. क्वेश्चन है, व्हाट आर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन ऑटोट्रॉपिक न्यूट्रिशन एंड हेटरोट्रॉपिक न्यूट्रिशन? What is the difference? Autotrophic nutrition, plant makes its own food in terms of photosynthesis. You know the reaction 6CO2 plus 6H2O, and it will form C6H12 plus 6 plus 6O2. So this is called autotrophic nutrition. Plant makes its own food, and the other animals, the fungi, they depends upon autotrophic for getting their food. So this is the difference between autotrophic nutrition and heterotrophic nutrition. ऑटोट्रॉपिक अपना फूड स्वयं बनाता है और हेटरोट्रॉपिक अपना फूड डिपेंड नहीं बनाता है. ऑटोट्रॉपिक के लिए क्लोरोफिल इज नीडेड, लेकिन हेटरोट्रॉपिक के लिए क्लोरोफिल नीडेड नहीं.